think the main one's probably being born with the body that I've got and knowing that it's never going to look like the societal athlete, that we see in social media. And I have struggled with that. I think as every teenager does. Maybe struggle is the wrong word for everybody, but it's definitely been in my face as an athlete, and as a female, maybe it's slightly more heightened, but I wouldn't say that that was necessarily fair. I think it's actually something I've learned from the last couple of years, is that I've had as many men reach out to me as I have had females about this topic, and it's not one particular body shape that's reaching out either. It's those who I see as like, they are perfect. Why on earth would they think that? They are like me, somebody else, they're completely different. They're perfect. Why would they think that? And then it's like, oh, okay, so everybody's thinking this. It's not just me. It's like, actually, it's really eye-opening. So other experiences, I think there's a couple of key things that I've written about before. That I used to do cross country, and I was always slightly bigger. Like, I played hockey. I actually had like legs, and some people haven't got the same muscular structure. And what I'm really keen to make sure I do is never say that one is better than the other. Everybody is their own person and their own body shape. And I think it would be easy for me to start being like, yeah, strong, not skinny. Whereas actually, I don't think that's the right message at all either. There's nothing wrong with being, of a leaner, smaller frame, and there's nothing wrong with being of a, and I don't like using the word, so it's such a tricky area to talk about. Anyway, I'm waffling. So yeah, I was slightly had bigger legs than a lot of the girls, and I found running with the athletics pants awful, because I would get like inner thigh rub, which now I know is a thing, but I didn't as a kid. And it's just little things like that I then thought I was too big to be good at running, because the smaller girls were always beating me. And there was nothing that was ever any messaging from my parents or school or anything. It was purely what I saw and what I translated from like my own experiences, and I guess more recently is social media. So it's really rewarding for me to actually have a platform now based on performance, that I can say, look, I'm performing at this level. This is how I look. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily make it any easier. Like when I had a new tri-suit for sub 8 and I couldn't run in it. And I said to the guys beforehand, I was like, I don't think I can run in it. It looks great when I'm standing still. It's really aero, I'm sure, but I'm really nervous about running in it. And I knew from the first few K that I was like, this is going to hinder my performance. So I'm going to have to take it down. And yeah, that was awful. Like, I kept worrying about how I was looking. There was a camera on me the whole time. I'm the sort of person who would never take my top off in the gym. Like, I just don't see the point. I don't mind wearing a t-shirt. Why would I run in it? Like, again, some people love it. I get it. I just don't feel the need. Maybe it's a bit British. And so I think it's this idea of, I've slowly developed the idea of that performance is all that matters. And it's only I who can, and whoever is listening can decide how they feel about their own body. And it's never going to be anything other than it is. And you're in complete control of that and how you feel about that. Hi, I'm Kat Matthews. I second in the world at the World Ironman Championships this year, going into the 2022 World Champs. And you're listening to the Physical Performance Show.